So Royalq is a quantitative trading strategy, you understand, that can be able to enable you trade by yourself and for yourself using the help of this robot, okay? So you don't have to worry yourself about how to sit in front of the computer from morning till night, waiting for signals, for the trend of the market to either go up or down. No, you don't have to do that. You just put the settings you want into this robot, select the coin you want, and give it the instruction of how much quantity of funds you want it to use to trade, and it starts trading for you. That is what is obtainable here in Royalq. Now, what is Royalq? It is simply a super intelligent application that executes automatic intelligent trading, real-time monitoring. Hold on, please. Real-time monitoring and tracking of big data algorithm while adjusting real-time market conditions and 24/7 real-time monitoring. Thus, continuous income is guaranteed, right? So here in Royalq, you don't bother yourself with what the robot is doing, but you just need to once in a while just go in and check and observe what it's doing. But the robot trades for you 24/7 from morning to night, and throughout the night to the following day. And this continues for the duration of the license period. Now, you buy this robot and, you buy the license for this robot, and the robot lasts for 1 year, right? The robot license lasts for 1 year. So as much as you can maximize the robot to be able to give you returns within that period, you can be able to make something meaningful from the robot. Okay, now, how safe is Royalq? Royalq does not store your funds. Royalq never stores your funds, right? Your funds are in your personal crypto wallet on either Binance or on Huobi. Binance is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange platform, as well as Huobi, which is also one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange platforms. So that is where you store your funds. You create a personal user name and password, and you have your Binance account. Only you in this world have access to it. All right, the layers of securities before you can even log in is very high, because you need to do SMS code, email verification, sometimes Google Authenticator and all that before you can be able to log into your account. All right, so the Binance account is just like your personal Bitcoin wallet. If you buy Bitcoin, you can be able to store it in your Bitcoin wallet, and nobody has access to it. So that's how your Binance or your Huobi exchange wallet is. You can store so many coins there, right? So what you now do is you download the Royalq app, and the Royalq app will be on your phone. So you also do the same thing for your Binance account. You get your Binance account, you download it, and you set up everything. You put your capital into your Binance account as USDT. USDT is a stable coin in the crypto space. You buy some USDT coin and put in your Binance, right? Then your Royalq app, all you need to do is to activate the license for 1 year. When you activate that license for 1 year, your robot the app will now become active. Then there'll be a connection you need to make within your Royalq to your Binance. It is called API binding. You need to bind your Royalq with your Binance or with your Huobi exchange. And you can now start trading. The robot can now start seeing or interacting with your Binance. So it can be able to see the funds, but it cannot be able to withdraw. It cannot make any withdrawals from it. So you don't have to be afraid of anything. Once you get started with, once you have done that binding, Binance also, during that process, you will see that they have disabled withdrawal. Likewise, your Huobi exchange, they have also disabled the withdrawal, right? So that is how it works. Now, the next thing is that the robots also use strategies that take advantage of the uptrend and the downtrend, right? We have a strategy that the robot uses. It's called the Martingale Strategy. You can be able to do some research on it, Martingale Strategy. So it takes advantage of the uptrend and the downtrend. So what happens there is that when there's an uptrend, it can be able to pick some profit faster. It can pick more profits faster, right? And when there is a downtrend, the robot also adopts a strategy that helps it to be able to recover within that downtrend. Now, how does it work? The robot takes time to open more. You can set it in such a way that it can be able to open more trades for you during a downtrend. Let's assume maybe the robot, the value of the coin you have bought is dropping. You bought a coin at a particular amount and quantity, and the value starts to drop. It drops from point A to point B. You can ask the robot to open another trade. If it keeps dropping from point B to point C, you can ask it to open another trade. If it continues to point D, open another one at the next point, just like that. And you can even ask it to open multiple trades in the sense that, let's say you bought the first, trade, you have opened the first trade, and as it's going down from point A to point B, you can ask it to open 2 more trades. If it continues to point C, open 4. If it goes to point D, open 8. The next point, 16. The next one, 36. So these trades will not continue going down. After a while, it will start coming back up. Now, the 36 will first take profit, followed by the 16 trades, followed by the 8 trades, followed by the 4, then 2. Before it gets to the first one, you would have already made some reasonable profits. So this is how the robot takes advantage of a downtrend. So if you can be able to understand that, you can be able to see that it is prepared for a downtrend and also an uptrend. Sometimes people try to manipulate the market, like what we're experiencing recently. We saw that there was a major drop in the Bitcoin value, right? So people also need to apply some patience. And when you apply patience, the market will bounce back. And when it bounces back, then all those trades that you have, multiple trades you have opened down the line, will also start picking profits. So you really not have to worry yourself. And there is also what is called stop margin calls. That's it can do that, open more trades up to a particular point. And when it gets to the point you have set it to stop opening more trades, it will stop buying. So all your coins or all your monies will not be tied down in the market. So just the ones you've instructed it to open are the ones it's going to open, and reserve the other funds for you. Then only what you have to do is just to wait for the market, and when it goes back up, it's going to start picking profit gradually. So this is another way we take advantage of the both sides of the market, the uptrend and the downtrend. So you really don't have anything to worry about. This is you trading in the real life market. It is not someone trading for you or Royalq is trading for you or anything. It's just the robot that we are using to maneuver in the trade automatedly. You can be able to do everything on autopilot, and it can be trading for you, right? So you have time to go about your businesses, your job, your school, you relax or travel, you know, do other things you have to do. Or if you also want to build your business in Royalq, it can be able to help you to give you time to start building your business while the robot is still trading for you and you're making money by the side. So that's what the robot is all about. Okay, it's applicable, it's applying artificial intelligence, and with that, with the information and settings you have given to it, the robot picks up everything and starts to function on its own without you interfering. So this can happen 24/7, all right? Now, it is very simple and easy to operate. You don't have to go through so much stress to understand it. By the time you go through it once or twice, you'll master it. We also have videos we have made on how to be able to do everything step by step. We have write-ups that you can follow, so you can be able to follow them and you'll be able to pick up. Now, it uses real-time strategies, you understand? Just like what we are talking about in the market, and you can be able to adjust them at any time. You can be able to adjust these strategies at any time. And you can be able to maneuver when the up or down trend. Also, we have people who also are already advanced with crypto trading, right? They can be able to use their own settings however they want. But for people who are coming in with zero knowledge of crypto, you don't have anything to be afraid of. You can be able to take advantage of the automated settings that we can be able to guide you on, and you start making some profits for yourself by the side. So what are the advantages of Royalq? Now, it adopts a multi-strategy system that helps you to take control of your funds and also take control of the market. So the market should not control you. You should be the one controlling the market, all right? So however the market moves, we have settings that we can be able to adjust at any time, and the robot will be able to adapt to whatever trend that the market is moving on, right? So we also use all those strategies so that we can be able to maximize our profits and also do the same for whoever is joining us. Another thing that is good about Royalq is that if you are the type that have always had the zeal to, or the quest to know how to trade on crypto, you want to come into the crypto space and learn how to trade in this crypto market space, you can be able to learn from scratch. You can be able to learn from scratch. And the beautiful thing here is that while you're learning, you're already earning. You understand? You will already be earning from the system while you're learning. So as the trend of the market changes every day, you'll be learning new things and you'll also be making some profit. Some days you may make profit, some days you may not make profit, some days it may be high, some days it may be low. So you have to be patient, and we also have to understand that this is you trading in the real life market with the real life effects of market movement, right? So you just need to understand that. Now, there are three things that actually affect your trade and the kind of profits you make, all right? The first one is the amount of capital you're using to trade. The second thing is the number of coins you're trading on, because each coin has its own market direction that it's moving on, right? Sometimes some may be going up, some may be going down. So the number of coins you trade on really matters, right? If you're trading on more coins, there's a higher possibility of you making more profit. But if you're trading on a few coins or just one coin, the possibility of you making profit faster will be slimmer. You understand? Because one coin, the trend can be moving in a particular direction. Let's say if it's going down on loss, or maybe the value is going down, you have to wait for it to come back up. But if you have multiple coins that you're trading on, even if one or two, the value is going down, it's not applicable to others. Some others their own value may be going up, all right? So the possibility of you making profit from those other coins will be there while the other ones pick up. Before the other ones pick up, you've also made some profit from these other ones. So that is how you can be able to take advantage of this. Now, the next thing is, okay, the first thing we talked about was the trend of the market. The trend of the market can be high, it can be flat, and it can also be low. Like it can be going down, or it can be going up, or sometimes it can be flat. Flat, when it's flat, you don't make any profit. It's just, the market will just be flat like that. So you also have to wait for those days, and it's gonna pick up. Then we've talked about the market trend. We've talked about the number of coins you're trading on. Then the other thing we talked about is the funds your funds you're trading with. Then this last thing there is the settings you give to the robot. The settings you give to the robot can also determine the kind of profits you're making, right? So your settings should be able to easily adapt to the market movement. The way, however the market moves, you understand? It can change direction at any time, and it should be able to adapt to it. If it's going up, it can be able to adapt to it. If it's going down, it can be able to adapt to it. But as starters, you don't have to worry yourself much about that, because we're going to provide you with a recommended automated settings you can be able to use to get started while you are learning on other things, right? How to improve your trades. Okay. Another thing I want us to talk about in Royalq is how to get started with this Royalq opportunity. It is really very easy, all right? For you to get started with the Royalq opportunity, we'll have someone who would have invited you to this opportunity. Someone would have invited you to this Zoom call, or would have helped you to understand why you need to come and learn more about this in this Zoom meeting. So please get back to the person. If I am the one, fine, please contact me after this meeting. If I am not the one, please contact whoever asked you to come to this meeting, please. That's the person you need to contact. So get the referral link from the person, and you just click on that link. When you click on that link, it will take you to a website or to a page where you're going to complete a form, a very short form. And that form is just for you to register so that you can be able to create an account, a login account into the Royalq. Now, all you need to put in there is your email and your email, and you send a verification code to that email, which you get from your email and paste in the form. Then you will now be able to put your password that you want to use and repeat that password and register. Once you click on the registration button, it's going to take you to to the main website, where you're going to see two important buttons looking like this. One is the App Store and the other is Google Play Store. All right, the App Store is the link for you to click to download it if you're using an iPhone. All right, then the Google Play is the link for you, the button for you to click and download if you're using an Android. Right, so if you have an Android, click on Google Play. If you have an iPhone, click on App Store. All right, it will take you straight to the correct app and you download the correct one. Please do not just go to Play Store and type in Royalq. For safety reasons, we don't recommend that, because when good opportunities come out like this, people try to counterfeit the app and put up fake apps there for people who are naive to such things to go and click on it and they can scam you. So please do not use that method, or else follow the link and follow the instructions here. Go to the website, fill the form, and click on the Play Store or App Store, and you start your download. Once it has completed, you open it, and you're going to see an app displaying like this on your phone, just the way you're seeing it on the screen right now. So when you have logged in into your app, then you can be able to work with whoever invited you to be able to go through the activation process. First, you have to activate the app. Now, how much does it cost for you to activate the app? It costs $120. $120. You have to buy a coin called USDT. When you buy USDT, you can be able to transfer it to your Royalq app. Your Royalq app has a wallet of its own. If you click somewhere at the bottom right here, you're going to see a button called Mine. When you click on it, you will see amongst the lists that will appear, you see where they wrote asset. Open that asset, you're going to see the deposit button. When you click on the deposit button, you see deposit, withdrawal, you see transfer. Just click on the deposit button. Then you see a wallet address for your USDT. That is how you can be able to deposit funds into this app. So you copy that wallet address, and it starts with T. T to inform you that it is operating on TRC20 network. So you now copy it and go maybe to your Binance or wherever you have bought the USDT from, and do a transfer of the USDT for 120 USDT. Transfer it and select TRC20 network, not any other network. Make sure you take note of it. The network is TRC20 network. So when you have transferred it, it will come and reflect in your asset balance. Once you have 120 there, you can then activate it. Also, you would need to add a little funds extra on top for your robot to be able to trade for you. In terms of, there's what is called gas fee. At least the gas fee is a minimum of $20 and above. So you can add a little, as low as $20 on top. You know, after the robot takes your 120 for the activation, there should be at least a minimum balance of $20 on your dashboard. So that's $140, right? So the previous amount for the activation was $100, but now the company changed it this September to $120 for just the activation fee. Also, the gas fee is an additional $20. That's the minimum. It can be more than that. Why the gas fee? The gas fee is where the robot or the company takes their own commissions from. Now, why is that so? The company does not have access to collect funds from your Binance. So your Binance is secure. The company Royalq cannot withdraw from it. Since they can't withdraw from it, any profit they make for you, they have to take their own percentage from it. Now, the company gives you 80% and takes 20%. So when they are taking their 20%, they cannot take it from Binance. So where would they take it from? That's why you have to leave some little funds on your Royalq app, like $20 minimum. And from there, the robot can be able to be taking their little commissions of their 20% charge. So this can just come out in maybe 0 point something dollars, 0 point something cents, just like that. So You need to understand this and be able to enable your robot to start working. If your gas fee drops to 10 USDT, it will notify you to top it up. If it drops up to $2, the robot will stop trading for you, and you will have to top it up for it to continue trading. So you need to understand all this so that the company can be able to see where they can be able to get their commissions from. Otherwise, they cannot have access to your Binance to take commissions for any profit they make. So that's it. All right, the company, what if we say, okay, all right, what if Binance wants to shut down? No, Binance cannot shut down. Binance is one of the world's largest cryptocurrency platforms. And for Binance to shut down in the crypto space, it's like you to say Google is shutting down on the internet. So you can imagine how large Google is on the internet. That is how large Binance is in the crypto space. So Binance cannot just run away, okay? It's been around for a couple of years now, and people are using it globally. So what about Royalq? If Royalq should go, or maybe should shut down their app, what happens to your funds on Binance? All right, you find out that, what happens to your funds? You find out that your funds are not with Royalq. Your funds are in your Binance. So if Royalq should go, that is not your business, because your funds are in your Royalq, in your Binance wallet, right? And nothing can happen to it there. They cannot go with your funds. So with that being said, I believe we should be able to understand everything about how to get started with this Royalq app. And all you need to do, there are about 4 different phases of how you can be able to set up and be able to connect, get your trading started. The first step is for you to register. Register with the link of whoever invited you here and download the app. Now, the second phase is for you to activate your app with $120. And you also add a little of a minimum of $20 for your gas fee, right? Then the third phase is for you to download your Binance, then do your ID verification, because before you can be able to do API binding with Binance, you need to do your ID verification using maybe any of the government approved, government issued identification like your international passport, driver's license, national ID, the plastic one, not the slip. They don't accept the slip. Then maybe your voter's card, I heard they use if you have a very clear voter's card, they can be able to accept it. So you upload the front and the back, and they'll walk you through the process for you to do your verification. And that is the intermediate verification. You must be intermediate verified on Binance before you can use it. So before you can do the API binding. So once you have done that, you can now do your API binding and bind your Royalq app with your Binance so that they can interact. Likewise, if you are having challenges with that, you can also use your Huobi exchange and do the binding, right? Huobi will give you 90 days without ID verification in case maybe you're having challenges with your ID, all right, for Binance. So Huobi will give you 90 days to bind. After the 90 days, you will have to renew the API binding, right? So that's also enough time for you to get your verification, your IDs corrected. So apart from all that, that is the next thing is for you to fund your Binance with your trading capital. And what you'll be funding is your USDT wallet. You fund your USDT wallet because the USDT is a stable coin, right? With that, the robot, we use it to buy other coins. The other coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins that the value can go up or go down. And when it makes profit, it will sell those coins and convert it back to USDT so that USDT can hold the value that has been converted or the profit it has made. It will hold it because it's a stable coin. USDT is a stable coin that doesn't go up or go down. All right. At this point, we have come to an end, the first part of this meeting. So I would like to take questions so that you can be able to get clarifications. So please ask your questions. If you have other questions, you can be able to drop them in the chat room or just raise your hand and I'll call you. We'll do that quickly so that we can go into the next part of the Zoom call. I'll be bringing down this slide. So please ask your questions, raise your hands quickly. I'll give just about 2 to 5 minutes for that so that we can be able to conclude fast. All right. Okay. Someone is asking, Mr. Zeb, please, do you trade on any coin of your choice, Bitcoin, or just any available coin on Royalq platform? Okay, Royalq has about 70 coins that are selected for people to use and trade. So you can also take advantage of them if you're doing the manual trading. You must have enough funds to be able to manage those trades because it's called money. You have to do money management. You must be able to have reserve funds that can be able to accommodate all those trades, even in the downtrend. So the minimum we set out to trade for one coin is usually $110 to $140. Within $110 to $140. Just keep that at the back of your mind. So depending on the settings and whatever we're going to give to you, remember that you have to reserve at least $110 to $140 for the coin. So if we are going by 110, if you want, that is for just one coin. If you are trading more coins, multiply 110 times the number of coins you want. So if you want 10 coins, that's 1,100, all right? So just work with that at the back of your mind. Now, to your question now, if you are using the automated settings, all right, the robot actually selects the coin for you. It selects the coins for you. And these are based on its own technical analysis that it has done about these coins. And all the information it has gathered for a coin that can do well. So it will be able to select those coins for you and trade. Usually you will be connected for the automated trading, you'll be connected to a trader or a circle owner who will be doing the copy trading for you. So whatever the person is doing is what you are equally doing on your own end. So that will be done automated. You don't have to be sitting in front of your system every day or going to be adjusting all the settings by yourself. That is for you as a newcomer or someone with zero knowledge coming into the system and you're joining a circle to do everything for you. But if you are advanced in trading and you want to do it yourself, you can be able to learn how to use the robot settings and you can be able to fill in your own information. But when you're doing that, you will be the one to select the coin. If you want to do it by yourself, you will be the one to select the coin by yourself and the trade will start for you. So that's it, get that right. The advanced people can do it by themselves and select the coins. For those with zero knowledge, just join the automated settings and the robots will do everything for you. Someone was raising the hand. Who's that? Or someone else I saw. Raphael, Mr. Raphael, you wanted to say something before now? So any other person that wants to say something, please, you can just unmute yourself now and say something quickly before we go over to the next phase. Quickly unmute yourself and say what you have to say, ask your questions. Okay. All right, in the absence of any other question, let's go right into the next part of this Zoom call. And I'll be sharing another slide so that we can be able to look at that. Okay, now, Royalq is also giving us an opportunity to be able to make some extra money, additional money from the active business part of it. Now, you can be able to build a business inside this business. Now, Royalq will be trading, will have their robots doing the quantitative trading for you, assisting you with the quantitative trading, and you'll be making some profits passively, right? So no matter how little, no matter how high that is coming, that is you making money passively on the trades, on your trades, right? So get that straight. But now, if you want to also look at some active income that you can be making from this opportunity, it is there for you to take advantage of. And that can be found from the business plan of Royalq. Now we have the Royalq automated trading bot business plan here. And that business plan is designed in such a way that if you choose to share the information about the Royalq opportunity, you can be rewarded in some very awesome ways, all right? Now, the ways I will quickly go straight, I'll quickly illustrate all that with this chart, right? So the chart tells us about different levels or different ranks you can be able to, leadership ranks you can be able to achieve when you want to do this part of the business, right? This part of the business gives you leadership ranks from level V1 to V2, V3, V4, V5, and V6, right? Now, what are the requirements for you to move from one rank to another? We'll talk about that. And you'll also see how much you're going to make for any person you refer directly with your link from all the ranks. And people that also come under whoever you have referred will be your indirect referrals. And those ones, you also see how much commissions you make. You also get some commissions whenever these persons trade. Whenever they start trading and the robot makes profit for them, each time you will make commissions from that. So we'll tell you how much commissions you can make from that. So this is very huge, right? It's not just the activation fee. Whatever you get from the activation is once, but what you get from the trading of your downlines is continuous for life. You understand? So that is it. Now, we also have the peer reward. As you grow in ranks, some of your leaders will grow to the same rank with you after a while. And when they get to the same rank with you, you equally get some rewards from whatever they get in their team trading commissions. Then there's also a final reward that you get when you get to the highest level as a V6 leader, and that is a global dividend. You become a shareholder of the company. Okay, what do we do to move to V1? Immediately you register and you have not activated, your bot level will be V0. Then when you activate with your 120 USDT, you automatically become a V1, right? Now, as a V1, for any person you directly refer with your link, you get $30 instantly. $30 instantly. So Imagine how many $30 you can make in a day if you are actively promoting your links. Imagine how many $30 you can make in a week or in a month if you are actively promoting your links. So you need to look at what is obtainable here, and you can be able to build a business for yourself around it. All right. When these persons you have also activated start to trade, all right, you also get 20% from what they are trading. How is that 20% calculated? Now, remember, the robot gives you 80% of whatever profit it makes for you and takes 20%. Now, let's assume your trading, the profit you made or they made for your downline was $100. Now, the robot will give that person 80% being $80 and take 20% being $20. Then out of that company's 20% being $20, you will now get 20% of that $20, which is $4. So with that calculation in mind, you should know that going up in ranks from that V1 up to V6, you can be able to make within 20% up to 60% of whatever the company gets. Whatever the company gets as 20%, you can be able to make from 20% up to 60% from that. So that money is coming from the gas fees that the company takes from the fees you put into the robot. So those gas fees that you put in there, it is sustainable. It will never run out, because if it runs out, your robot will stop. So as long as you keep putting it in, or everybody keeps putting it in, these commissions will always drop. You understand? So it is very important for you to know how sustainable this is, right? Now, for V2, what do you do to become a V2? Now, mind you, when you're V1, all you earn can only come, all these bonuses you earn on V1 will only come from your level 1. That's people that you have directly referred. If they have referred anybody under them, you will not be getting those commissions from them, all right? Because you're still on level 1. You're only earning from your level 1. Now, when you get to V2, you have unlocked your level 2. So now you'll be earning from your view, people that you directly brought in and people that they brought in directly, which is your level 1 and your level 2. As a V2, before you become a V2, all you need to do is to directly refer 3 people who have also activated with their account with their $120 and become V1, just like you did. Then you and them can equally build up a team of activated persons too. And if the total number of persons that have activated gets to 20 in your team, and maybe just 3 of them are your direct downlines, or you can equally decide to bring in the 20 persons directly. It doesn't matter. It will all count for you. And the company will give you a V2 status instantly. As a V2 leader, you now start earning $40 for every person that you directly refer instead of 30. Now, you will now earn indirect referral commission, because when somebody you bring in brings another person, you will now get $10 from it. You understand? You will now get $10 from it. Okay. Now, you're trading what people in your team will be trading on them, or whatever profit that the company makes from their own 20%, right? From that trading profit, you will get 30% of whatever the company takes. Now, for you to be a V3, or for you to unlock your level 3 earnings, you need to become a V3. And now for you to be a V3, you need to refer up to 5 persons. Now, the 5 persons it's not additional 5. It's just you have referred 3 before, just add 2 more. You get your 5. Then let at least 3 people in your team become V2 leaders, just like you. And that will increase the total number of people in your team. When the total number of people in your team that have activated gets up to 100, the company will make you a V3. And as a V3, you have unlocked your level 3 earnings. For any person you activate, you get $50. You also get $20 for people that join your team indirectly, while 40% will be coming to you from the company's 20%, right, of the trading of your downlines. At V3 level, you now unlock a new reward called the peer reward. Peer reward is when you have leaders that have come to meet you on V3. They have come from V2 and they have come to meet you on V3. Anyone that meets you, whatever the person is making from his team trading commissions, you will get 10% of it. So that's it. Now, the next one is V4. For you to unlock your your level 4 earnings, you need to be a V4 leader. For you to do that, you directly refer 8 persons who have become V1 leaders, or just increase your total personal referrals from 5 to 8. Then let 3 of your leaders become V3 leaders like you. And as they have done that, your team size will increase automatically. And let your team size get to 300. You'll now become you now become a V4 leader. At that point, you will now be earning $60 for any person you directly refer. You also earn $30 for people that join your team indirectly. Then from your team trading commissions, you'll be making 50% of whatever the company takes as 20%. And the peer reward of 10% will always come to you when any of your downlines get to the same V4 level like you. When they get to the same V4 level like you. Okay. For you to unlock your level 5, you need to refer at least 12 persons. Increase the number of your personal activations to 12. Then let 3 leaders under you emerge as V4. When they have become V4 from 3 different legs, you understand? It doesn't matter if you're the one that directly brought them or whether they are under someone that you brought. But the most important thing is that out of 3 different people, 3 different legs under you directly, it could be your direct downlines that are growing with you on the same rank. Or it could be somebody under them. If it is one person under them, it will count for you there as one. If it is them directly, it will also count for you. But 3 leaders from 3 different legs should be able to grow to these ranks with you. So when you get 3 leaders that have become V4 members like you, your team size that have activated will also increase. And if you have up to 800 in your team, you become a V5. Then you get $65 for any activation, and you directly make, and you get $40 for any indirect, while the team profits, team trading commissions is 55%. Then 10% comes to you when any of those leaders become a V5 just like you, right? Whatever they earn from their team trading commissions, you get 10%. Now, for you to unlock your level 6, you need to be a V6 leader. For you to be a V6 leader, you have to now increase the total people you have directly referred from 12 to 20. Now, when you do that, let 3 of your leaders too come to become V5 leaders like you. When they get to V5 like you, your own team, your total team activations would have also increased. And when that gets to 1,500, you will now become a V6. As a V6, whoever you refer directly with your link, you get $70 instantly. And you also get $50 for when people join your team indirectly. Then you get 60% of the team trading commissions down to the last person, all right? Team trading commissions, and that's coming from the company's 20% that they make from your profit. Then when leaders join you on the same rank like V6, you get 10% of whatever they make from their team trading commissions. At V6 level, you start enjoying a new type of reward called the global dividend. That is for shareholders like you, the V6 leader. So now every day the company's trade ends at Singapore time. That is around 5 p.m. our Nigerian time. So what happens there is that the company ends its trade and identifies the profit it has made for the day. Whatever profit it makes for that day, company brings out 10% and shares amongst the V6 leaders. With that, the company will now, with that, you now get 10% of the company's profit for the month, sorry, for the day. And this continues every day. So you find out that the returns are really quite huge, okay? So please, thank you very much. And I believe today we've been able to talk about almost everything. And if you have questions, I can quickly take them before we round up. So we don't have much time because my battery is low. So that is it. So if there's any question, please ask. Ask now. You can just raise your hand and ask so that we can be able to know what we're doing. So in the absence of any questions, we can quickly end the meeting because my battery is really very low. So everyone can unmute him or herself. If there's anyone to ask any questions, please ask. If not, let's end the meeting, all right? So everyone can unmute. You can unmute yourself. And let's say goodbyes. Are you all hearing me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so in the absence of any other question, I will say today's meeting, we have come to an end of it, and let's find a way. Let's find a way for all those who want to get started to contact whoever invited them to this meeting and get started. Just use the link and get started. If you have any questions at any time, contact your upline. If there is any major issue, let them contact me. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, and good night. So good night, everybody.